Hey, what's up guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So guys, it's been a long time since I checked out Joanna Newsom. We're finally back. This is Baby Birch that we're going to be checking out today. This is from the Have One On Me album from 2010, and I think it'll be the first one I've heard from this album. So yeah, this is a request. This is going to be for a couple people. So this is for screen names Impossible Pipe, Devoid Freud. I like that screen name, man. Lydian P. Lydian, I know you wanted me to check out the Milkweg performance. We will. I don't think I'm going to do it this video because this is already almost a 10-minute song, but we will get it on the channel eventually. That's also for Love the Ghost, In Vino Vinyl, and Poe Marot. So I'm sorry if I'm saying any of those wrong, by the way. So we are checking out this lyric video. As always, I looked into the song, looked at the lyrics, and yeah, it's clearly about someone that she's lost, or at least whoever is in this story that they've lost, probably a child. So here's some insight I found from slate.com. Nothing specifically from Joanna. Let me just read this. In Slate today, Jonah Wiener asks whether singer Joanna Newsom is talking about her regret over an abortion in her new song Baby Birch, which Jonah calls a 9.5-minute ache. Newsom can't be pinned into any single meaning, but there is mourning for the loss of a child in her opening stanza. This is a song for Baby Birch, though I will never know you. And at the back of what we've done, there is the knowledge of you. Is this a child born or stillborn or unborn? Well, this child has green eyes and gold hair, then blue eyes and black hair. Also, a barber who is sitting and cutting away at my only joy. It's a disturbing image, and if Newsom has abortion in mind, Barber is angry and aggressive. I'll stop reading there, but yeah, I kind of get that feeling too. And there is a barber who's cutting away at my only joy. I saw a rabbit as slick as a knife and pale as a candlestick. That, it seems like that's what it's about. But again, if she can't be pinned into explaining any exact meaning, then she would want everyone to kind of have your own interpretations as well, right? So that, I have to agree with what Slate said. I did get that vibe when I read the lyrics on my own before I saw that Slate article, just on my first instinct, although they articulated it so much more, better than I could. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in, guys. This is Joanna Newsom, Baby Birch. It's a long one, so strap in.
This is the song for Baby Birch. Oh, I will never know you.
Beautiful. I thought that was a guitar for a second.
And at the back of what we've done, there is the knowledge of you. Well, I wish we could take every path, could spend 100 years adoring you.
She's doing this thing where she's singing faintly but powerfully at the same time. That's like the signature mark of a great singer.
I wish we could take every path, 'cause I hated to close
Oh, that vibrato.
the door on
I hear another instrument, maybe? What was that?
you. Do you remember staring up at the stars so far away in their bulletproof cars?
I did. Okay. It was a guitar or something. You heard one tiny hit of a note earlier. Now it's coming in a lot.
Slow intake
it's implemented so well with her harp.
And I said, how about them engines?
Whoa! I'm sorry, guys. I absolutely loved her vocals. How when she went into the them and engine, that was so great. I don't even know how to describe why I like it, but wow. Wait, we're going back a little bit more.
How about them engines?
Ooh! Dang, that was so good.
Before I wake, will you keep an eye on baby Birch? Because I hate to see her make the same mistakes. When it was dark, I
Okay.
called and you came. When it was dark, I saw shapes.
Oh my God.
When I see stars, I feel in your hand.
God.
And I see stars, and I mercy.
This is definitely my favorite Joanna Newsom song now. It's not even over yet.
It's been a long, long time since I last saw you. And I have never known the plan.
It's like the guitar was about to come in, but it didn't. There.
Long time. How are you?
Just a little opening of distortion and then it stops. This is different from everything else I've heard of hers.
Eyes are green. Your hair is gold. Your hair is black. Your eyes are blue.
I wonder what that... Your eyes are green, your hair is gold, your hair is black, your eyes are blue. I wonder how to decipher that. Oh, maybe it's like, this is what you could have been. You could have been one of these things, you know?
I close the reins and I double back, but you know I hate it to close the doggone door on you.
Oh, that wasn't in the lyrics. The doggone door on you? Is that what she said? That is such a powerful line, by the way. I'm sorry I had to stop again to point that out and put emphasis on it. I closed the ranks and I doubled back. But you know, I hated to close the door on you, on your life. It's kind of the way I see that.
We take a walk along the dirty lane.
I love this song.
Hear the goose cussing at me over you poor little cousin.
Whoa!
I don't want you to drink.
goosebumps, man. This sounds so good. Oh man.
As a candlestick, and I had thought it'd be harder to do, but I collared and seen her quick, held her there, picking and mulling up and then unspooling and song and blue. Told her wherever you go, little runaway bunny, I will find you. And then she ran as they lied to do.
Another powerful line. She always hits me with this like these other musical elements when I'm least expecting it. I didn't expect any percussion in this song. God dang. That's beautiful too. That's so like folkish right there. Like old worldy and folkish. Whoa. This makes me think of like riding on horseback through a field or something. Or sitting on horseback on a cliff just like overlooking nature or something. Oh yeah. I love when the speed of the notes was picking up there. Oh my god. Wow. That was amazing. I absolutely love this one. This is an immediate, even halfway, I don't even know if we were even at the halfway mark, but it was already my favorite Joanna Newsom song. This one, musically, it clicks with me, okay? Joanna Newsom, Baby Birch. Yes, this was a masterpiece, and it went in directions I didn't expect. Not that I'm, a Joanna Newsom expert and I know what to expect yet, because I still have only heard, I can count the songs I've heard on one hand. So, that being said, every time I hear her music, a new song, it's not what I expect. I always think it to myself, kind of subconsciously, that, she plays the harp. There's not much you can do with just vocals and a harp, but she always catches me off guard with these other elements being added in. And like I said, maybe that's because I'm starting at the point I am, where I'm not so familiar with all her music yet. But so pleasant and unexpected to hear that percussion come in. That really filled out the song, especially with that rhythm, that melody. That da 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 da. I'm sorry for my crappy singing, but that melody, it deserves some percussion backing it, and we got that. The quiet moments where it was just her and the harp, and occasionally that guitar kind of filling out the rest of the space, that was some of my favorite parts of this song. Just the verses, if you could consider those the verses. But so beautiful in those moments, so beautiful and tender, and just like her emotion was there, her emotion was in it. If I had gone into this video in any worse of a mood or sad, it would have impacted me even more emotionally. But for one thing, I don't get too emotional. That's just it's not a guy thing. Like, oh, I'm a tough guy. It's just I just don't. But even so, I can feel the emotion in the music. I can feel the sadness just on the music alone. Even if the lyrics were like talking about, oh my God, it's a beautiful day. And, she just expanded on that just musically, extremely beautiful. But, yeah, like I was saying, if I had gone into this in any worse of a mood, this song would have probably, hit me even more hard. And by me saying that, I'm not saying I'm taken away from it just because I'm in a good mood, but I could see how this could be one of those songs that you could turn to when you're sad. And the waterworks would be going, Now, the content, the theme of this, I think when I did Sawdust and Diamonds, the reaction video for that, the research, I looked into it, the brief research before I hit play, it mentioned that song was kind of about, one of the themes of that song was about losing a child as well. And I mean, this one clearly so, for me at least, for what I read from Slate.com and my first instincts on reading the lyrics, seems like it's about that, especially with the title, Baby Birch. There are parts of this where, you have to kind of decipher it even more within that theme. But, oh good, I stopped exactly where I wanted to. This part, there is a butcher boy and there's a barber who's cutting away at my only joy. That could be taken as abortion. It could also be about giving birth and, a stillbirth maybe. I don't know. But what a beautiful tribute this was. And it's just the emotions dripping in her voice. I mentioned earlier, like in the quiet moments of this song, singers who can sing delicately like that, but on key, honey dripping vibrato, that is like the signature mark of a good singer. For most people who can't really sing or amateur singers, it's easy to sing quiet and in a lower pitch. But a good singer, they are able to add in all this other stuff where your casual singer can't do the things she's doing at a low volume, soft spoken but powerful. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But wow, what an amazing song. I'm going to say it again. This is my favorite Joanna Newsom song I've heard so far. This was absolutely beautiful. That outro too, with all the instruments. That instrumental there at the outro was beautiful, man. It just makes me picture, scenery of just, like I already brought it up. I'm not going to go over it again, but it just makes me want to appreciate life, hearing that outro. So cool, man. What a excellent songwriting on this. I appreciate everything about it. Very awesome, spectacular, and lovely song. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and wrap this one up. We will revisit that Milkweg one. I'm sorry I don't have time to do it now. Even if I did, it's like 18 minutes of just footage, and it would make a very long video. Not to say I haven't done super long reaction videos before, but I can't do it right now. But we will get there to that live at, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Milkweg? Was that Amsterdam? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, guys. But we'll get there. Let me wrap this up. Thank you guys if you're still here in the video. I know this was a long song, and then I talked and made it longer. If you're still here in the video, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to enjoy some beautiful music with me. If you have any other songs you want me to check out, Joanna Newsom or otherwise, put it in the... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, this just popped in my head. I recently found out, not recently, maybe about 2 months ago or so, that she's married to Andy Samberg. That is such a weird combo. They seem like such different people. I'm glad that if anyone did the taming of the other person in this relationship, I'm sure Joanna was the one who had to tame Andy some, because he seems like a comedic firecracker. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I just wanted to bring that up. Anyway, so if you have any other songs you want me to check out, let me know in the comments. And again, thank you guys for your time. We'll see you guys in the next one.